we're going to do it again. It depends on what the response is. Well, we call this our proms concert. And the tradition of the proms concert was a concert held usually in Europe, and they would invite all these big dignitaries, and if you were anybody, you went to the proms concert. And the concert was so full that what they had to do was they had to have people lining up in the promenade section to hear the proms concert, just to be seen, actually. And that's what we kind of did for tonight, and the idea of the proms concert is you dress up in whatever you have is your finest. So that's kind of what we were shooting for tonight. But our first song this evening, and by the way, also at the proms concert, it's very important to address what gets played. It's classical music, and it's classical music only, so that's what we're going to present to you tonight. We have a wonderful, wonderful program. Before we go on, though, I am supposed to draw your attention to this little slip of paper that's in your programs. There's a survey. It's through SurveyMonkey, and you were supposed to fill it out. I believe it is regarding the school advocacy network with the superintendents. It was in the news recently. It should be a pretty cool piece. Is it political? It is political. Okay. Or it's not political. It's not political, but it's good for our school, so do it. Right? Yes. Gotcha. Okay. I haven't done it yet. Shame on me. I've been too occupied with this concert. Anyway, our first song is the theme from Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, which we will present, but before we do, I have to tell a joke. I'm going to start and end with a joke. I'm sorry. What was Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. I'm sorry, it's the dad joke. Our next piece of music that we're going to play for you this evening is one of the most famous and inherently beautiful pieces of music that's been written in any time that I can think of. It's Pachelbel's Canon in D. It's a song that I famously banned from my wedding because I couldn't stand it. In truth, I kind of did ban it from my wedding. My wife is here; she'll verify that. But it was a separate reason altogether. I promise. But it's one of the most gorgeous pieces of music, and except for the cello section, they really like doing it. So here's Pachelbel's Canon. piece of music we're going to give for you tonight is Mozart's Eine kleine Nachtmusik. It has a funny name to it, and it's kind of hard to say because it's in German. Because it's in German, it automatically sounds mean, but it is one of the most well-known songs ever written. I'm sure you'll know it. The second we played it, I think there was at least half of them said, I've heard that on Little Einsteins. So here's Eine kleine Nachtmusik. It's an incredibly difficult piece of music to play, which brings me to one of the other reasons that we kind of do what we do. My mission is having them in the 8th grade, some of them 5th grade through 8th grade, and this is kind of like our last concert together. It's kind of sad. Kind of bittersweet. But part of what we do is to make sure that they're ready to go on to the high school. And high school is an incredibly important program. Mr. Stein is the orchestra director. He does a great job with it. He is here tonight, and Mr. Stein, wave to us. Thank you, sir. It is important that we recognize all of our Lima City Schools employees. Ms. Miller is here, Mrs. Penn is here, and Mr. Winkler is here. Are there any others that I'm missing? No? Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for your Our final song this evening is William Tell Overture, which I'm sure everybody knows. Which brings me to my final joke that I have to close with. Sorry. Where does Rossini take his garbage? To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, 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 to the dump, to the dump. Sorry. Here's Rossini.